and welcome to my channel. And this video is titled, With a Narcissist, It's Always Too Little Too Late. Now, so of course, let me preface this by saying almost 60-year-old man, okay? So watch the videos and just see how completely insane all of this is. Okay, now when I say too little too late, within these 7 years that we were together, the the only time where I went no contact, did not speak to him for a month, he freaked out. I think I touched on this on a few videos, but I really need to do some more in-depths of just all of the crazy stuff that he said. And I'm not just, as he would say, making this up or remembering it wrong. No, I actually have some of the transcripts of just crazy things. And actually, the reason why I kept on to these, I guess, and not so much the other stuff, was it was so insane. My girlfriends were like, you need to save each and everything that he sends you and says to you, because I mean, it was like a flippin' crazy person. Basically, I needed it in case I needed to go to court. I mean, it was that flippin' just wild, right? So still gotta do videos on that, right? So, okay, within the whole 7 years that we were together, the only times he ever offered to do anything, and remember, I'm not big on material things. I mean, I'll buy myself things constantly. But as far as someone buying me things, and this is how I look at it, I said it in a previous video, one of my most favorite book series ever. The main character referenced in this, guys who buy you a lot of gifts have something to hide. Okay. So the only times he would ever buy me things, okay, besides like birthdays and things like that, and honestly, I didn't mind that he did not buy me things because he was the most horrible gift giver on the face of the earth. I mean, maybe it's just for me. He had me mixed up with his other mistresses, but yeah, so didn't really care about material things and definitely didn't care about it from him, right? So he would buy me flowers. And once I found out about the cheating and once I found out about the whole Valentine's Day incident, watch that video. Basically, well, actually, before I knew in my gut something was wrong. Knew it. Yeah, dude. Yeah. So kicked myself in the butt for just all that stuff. But okay. So anytime after Valentine's Day, he would show up at my house with flowers. I was just like, what'd you do? Who did you do? Like, so basically him buying it. So you're trying to cover your tracks. You did something wrong, so I'm telling you. And on top of that, okay. So the flowers he would buy me, first off, yeah, no flipping clue, right? And then occasionally when he would buy me really pretty flowers, I still didn't want to have them in my house because every time I would look at it, it's like, oh, so he bought me these because he was out with his mistress last night. Just horribleness. And the only time now remember, I did a video that he disinvited me on a trip to Hawaii. Watch that video. It's one of the early ones. I don't remember. Yeah. Flat out disinvited me on a trip to Hawaii with him. Said I would, quote, ruin the trip. Okay. Well, I want to say little did I know. I knew something was wrong, but oh, baby, he's got all these other girls. These skank, disgusting, nasty girls too, right? So, but then whenever I caught him cheating, a few days after that, I don't even think, I don't know, but yeah, not long after I caught him cheating, and he cussed me out, called me every name in the book, blamed me, told me it was my fault that he's out cheating because I am a horrible girlfriend. I'm a horrible girlfriend. I'm mean. I'm cold. I'm flippin' heartless. I don't give him everything that he needs, so he has to go out and be with these other women. He has to get these other things from these other women. And I'm like, well, if you flippin' hate me that bad, why are you with me? Couldn't answer that. So he just gets off on hurting me. Okay, typical narcissistic person. So offers to buy me, or no, take me on a trip anywhere I want to go. So flippin' disgusting, right? So Within these 7 years we were together, anytime it was like Valentine's Day or my birthday, and 9 times out of 10, I always had to work on those days. Very rarely did I have them off. Okay. Never sent flowers to my job. Never. Never even sent flowers to my house. Never sent, like, nothing, right? I mean, which is fine, whatever. But this is where we're going on this, okay? Would give me the most horrid flowers ever. Okay, so never sent me flowers to anywhere. So, when he was trying to get back into my good graces, which this was of, I don't even know, it wasn't that long ago, but it feels like it was. I would say maybe a few months ago or whatever, trying to get back into my good graces. And I really have to do another in depth video about that because this person, after it went from showing up at my house all hours of the day and night, banging on my doors, banging on my windows, leaving me hate mail, telling me he effing hates me, yet he can't stop contacting me, right? Okay. And again, no contact, no contact, right? So then, as he was trying to get back into my good graces, so it went from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde. Okay. And it was honestly, I thought it was so flipping pathetic to see a grown man just, oh, I'm so sorry. And oh, like, it's just like too little too late. You were not sorry when you were lying to my face day in and day out, lying to my face as easily as leaving my house. Oh, I love you. I love you. Going and meeting his literal prostitute mistress behind my back out at some crappy bar. Like, you weren't sorry about things when I didn't know about it. Like, honey, too little, too late. So, okay, he's trying to do all these elaborate, grandiose gestures, and part of me is flipping disgusted by it. The other part of me is just like, no, I mean, honestly, I was just disgusted by it, okay? So, he told me that I don't know, he was feeling bad about something or whatever, and he was going to send flowers to my work. I'm like, I don't remember exactly what I said. I think I was just like, well, why? But it's like, too little, too late. We were together for 7 years, never once sent flowers anywhere to me, disinvited me on a trip. Then, whenever you get caught, or whenever I shut you out because he's used to shutting me out and me calling and begging and pleading. Like, that's what he's used to. The one time I didn't do that, he just, well, he flipped out in a bad way, then just went all in, like, just a narcissist can really, I want to say they're good actors in a sense, but they can't keep their anger under control. So, I mean, a narcissist will do anything by any means possible to get their way. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, they will stop at nothing. They will stop at nothing, right? So, I'm like, I don't, I'm like, oh, so you never once sent me flowers for any flippin' thing to my job, for my work, nothing. Then all of a sudden, I stopped speaking to you, so now you want to do all of these things? You didn't do these things when we were together. Just like how when it was all fine and good, you out with multiple women lying to my face about it. The second I find out about it, question you, it's an issue. Too little, too late, man. Like, and yeah, I mean, I just felt like that was, and thankfully, I saw through it. I'm like, oh, you can do these now. You couldn't do it. That, like, just, and I'm not even saying that, it's the money or the gifts. It's just the principle of the thing. So yeah, too little, too late. And I'm just glad that even though it took me a long time, it took me 7+ years to just finally be done with this person. And that's the thing, is once that trust is broken and that person is still continuing in that behavior, how can you ever, first off, how can you ever trust that person when they broke your trust? But then still continuing that behavior? No. So, yeah. Just thinking about it all just honestly just disgusts me. And again, this is an almost 60-year-old flipping man, okay? So I just have to shake my head. But thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like this content, please consider subscribing. Thanks guys. See ya.